This Torah class is brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.
Okay, we're up to Siman Aleph Sif Vov. Parshas HaKorbonos Lo Yoma Ele Bayom. One says the Parshas of Korbonos, what we say just before Pesukei de Zimra, only at daytime. Says the Mishnah Berurah, Sif Kotzen Yud Zayin, Bayom De'in HaKorbonos Kreivin Ele Bayom. Why do we only say the Parsha of Korbonos at daytime? Because the Korbonos were actually only offered up at daytime. Avol Parshas Hakir or Parshas Trumas Hadeshen, Yochel Lemar Kodim Hayom. You can say that even before daybreak, because those were done before it was actually day. If a person hasn't got time, then it needs pressing and you haven't got time, then you're able to say the Parsha of Korbonos at night time. In Dirshu note 34, he says as follows: even though it seems like you haven't actually offered up, the purpose of saying the Parsha of Korbonos, it's in lieu of, it's instead of actually offering it up. And therefore, if you say the Parsha of Korbonos at night time, it's as if you haven't actually offered them up. Shari Laila Inzvan Kakrova, because you can't offer up Korbonos at night time. There is still an inyan to say the Parsha of Korbonos even at night time, if one is not able to say it at daytime. One should try at least say them from Omot HaShachar, which is Alois, and not from Neit Tzacham or the slightly later time. Okay, continues the Mishnah Berurah. We are up to, where are we? V'im tzorich, in the middle of the first white line. V'im tzorich amida, whether or not one has to stand when you say the Korbonos in the morning. I'm b'simen memches, the Mishnah Berurah Sif Kotzen Aleph. Take a look over there. And again, in the Mishnah Berurah Dirshu note 35, he says, Shehevi Shom Machlokus HaPoskim Bazeh. There is a machlokus whether you need to stand or not for when you say the Korbonos. The cost of B'Shem HaPrimagodim Shemekom Mokum B'Shas Amir Parshas HaTomid or La'amid. When you say the Parsha of the Tomid, one should stand Mishum Shekorim Eiso B'Tzibur B'Koirom, because that is sort of said B'Kol Rom, standing by the Tzibur. Cost of B'Shlot. The Shlot writes, the B'Shabbos V'Yontiv Lo Yoma Yehirotzoin. At the end of the Korbonos it says Yehirotzoin. The HaKadosh Baruch Hu should be nechshav this ki'ilu hikrafti oila, or whatever it may be. But on Shabbos and Yom Tov, he says in the name of the Shloah, one should not say that Yehirotzoin. The ein korban nedava ba bohem, because there is no korban nedava brought on Shabbos. But there's no harm in saying the parshas themselves. Kakur b'Torah, it's as if you're reading from the Torah. If a person is a Talmid Chacham, mutav yoser sheyasok b'parshas the yoma, one should learn about the halachas about these things rather than just say the Korban, say the Parsha. One should actually learn Torah connected to it. Mishu Ovel, a person who is an Ovel, the Yoma Parshas HaKorbonos, he should not say the Parsha of the Korbonos. In the Dirshu Mishnah Berurah number 37, he says, Ach beperek Ezu Mekomen Kosev lekamon b'shem Mogen Avram she'omrim beis Ovel. You do say Ezu Mekomen in the house of the Ovel, even though it may be considered like a perek of Mishnayos, which it is, and therefore it's Talmud Torah, that's okay. Nevertheless, Lefisha Kol Shu say the Hayom Ein B'Mishum Talmud Torah La'ovel. It's just part of the regular tefillah, and therefore that's not a problem. It's not considered Talmud Torah for the Ovel, which is a problem for an Ovel to learn Torah. Mitam Zeh continues that note. Kosev Lekamon She'omer Pashas of Tomid B'Tisha. You can still say the Pashas of Tomid, that Pasha which we say in before Pesukei de Zimra in the Korbonos, even on Tisha B'Av. The Kosev Alzeh Hashena Halachas. Shehuad in the Ovel, and so too the Ovel is able to say the Parsha of Tomid during his Avedus. Continuing the halacha, now we're up to Sif Zayin. Says the Shulchan Aruch, K'sheyisayin Parshas Ha'olah, when a person finishes saying the Parsha of Olah, Yoma Yirotzim Fanechel Sheyizeh Choshev Mekubel Krafti Olah. It's as if I've offered up a korban Olah. V'kach Yoma Acha Parshas HaMincha V'Hashlomim B'pnei Shein Boim B'Nadav. And so too you can say the similar expression after the Mincha and Shlomim, which can be brought voluntarily. Says the Mishnah Berurah in Sifkot Miyutches Boim B'Nadav Aval Acha Parshas HaChatos. But after the Parsha of Chatas, Lo Yom Arkein, you shouldn't say that Yerotson, because it doesn't, it's not brought as a Nadava. You don't voluntarily bring a Chatas. Elim Kain of Avera Shechayav Malel Chatos, because you only bring a chatos if you're chayav a chatos. V'chein osham v'osham tolu kaimelon de'ein bar benadov, and so too an osham and osham tolu. V'achronim kosu v'shem marshal. And the achronim say in the name of the marshal, d'yesh loyma la'af la'ach chatos v'osham yirotzen. You can still say the yirotzen after the chatos and osham. Rak sheyom b'loshin sofik. You just say it in the following sort of doubtful way. The hainu yirotzen fanecha. May be your will Hashem, imovarti avera shechayov moleh chatos, if I violated an avera, which I'm chayav chatos for, sheyiyeh zeh nechshav ki likravti chatos. Then this should be considered as if I brought a chatos, this saying the parsha of the chatos. V'im lav yiyeh kakor b'torah, and if not, if I'm not chayav, if I was not chayav for a korban chatos, then it's as if I'm just reading the Torah. And you say a similar tanai, as it were, with the parsha of the Osham. Hamogen Avram hiksha oid. The Mogen Avram questions this practice. How can a person express it if I am chayav chatos? With the korban chatos, you have to know whether you're chayav a korban chatos. Al kain, hele hamogen Avram. The Mogen Avram concludes that in chatos lo yom aklal yirotzen. When it comes to chatos, don't say the yirotzen at all. Rak in Osham vaday, Osham tolu yuchalem yirotzen. Only when it comes to an Osham Vada and Osham Tolu can you say this Yirotzen al Tanai. Achim liboy noikfei. But if your heart is distressed, Shema ovar al chet. Maybe you were over a chet, you did this Avera, and you knew about it at the time, but you forgot, in which case you are chayav chatas, but you just forgot about it. Then it would be appropriate to say the Yirotzen b'derech Tanai. Okay, so that is Sif Zayin. Sif Ches says the Shulchan Aruch. Yoma im ha-Korbonos pasuk v'shochat oisei al yerech ha-mizbeach tzofei lefnei Hashem. With the Korbonos we say that pasuk. Says the Mishnah Berurah in Sif Katan Yutes im ha-Korbonos uchayim. And nowadays noagim la'umro acha parshas ha-Tomid. We say it after the parsha of the Tomid. V'shochat oso v'is v'medrash. The medrash says l'chol misha oima pasuk zeh. HaKadosh Baruch Hu zocher akedas Yisrael. When whoever says that pasuk, HaKadosh Baruch Hu remembers the akedah. And lastly, just finishing off this, the first Siman Aleph, says the halacha, says in the Chaim Siftes, Yesh nagin lo parshas hakir. We have the minhag to say the parsha of Kir, v'achakach parshas Trumas Hadeshen, v'achakach parshas Hatomit, v'achakach parshas Mizbeach Mikta Hakteres, v'parshas Samone Hakteres v'asiyoso. That is the end of Siman Aleph.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.